Happy Twin Flame Tuesday, everyone. So we are going to be doing a pick a card style reading today, and it's just going to be your twin flames messages to you. So you can be a masculine or a feminine watching this video. I'm just going to be referring to your twin flame as your twin flame. So we've got the Archangel Michael Orgonite, the Steampunk Orgonite, and the Moonstone Orgonite, all from Wing and Bell. So I'll put them down below as well as the timestamps. I'm only going to be using the decks that I've created today, so all of those will be available in my Etsy shop. But if you guys are international, email me and I'll send you a special link. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, so if you chose number 1, we have the Archangel Michael, Tough as Nails Orgonite. Let's get a message from your twin flame. So how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to grab a card from each deck. Okay, so we have the energy of winter. So this could be specific for some of you right now, as in current time. So it just depends on where you're at in the world. This could also be an indication of a time marker. This could be an indication of somebody's feelings or actions being put on hold for whatever reason. Maybe your connection is frozen in time. We have the energy of dreaming. So your twin flame is letting you know that they have definitely dreamt about you. So they've had a dream about you perhaps recently, and maybe that's just something that you needed to know. Let's go ahead and get another energy here. What else do we have? Oh, we have the spirit of envy. So this is somebody who's discontent, resentful, and miserable. So this is an energy letting you know that they are discontent with perhaps, let's just say, some sort of, a separation, something that happened between the two of you. It could be because they're in this energy here that they did something that was unfavorable or unpleasant. Now, it could be that they're also telling you that there's someone that's around them that is causing them this energy. So it's not an excuse per se, but they're just letting you know that while they're in this unpleasant energy, they are dreaming about you. Maybe they can't come forward at this time because of their circumstances or because of something that happened or something that's currently happening, but they are certainly still dreaming of you. So let's go ahead and get another message here. Oh, I feel like what your person is telling you is a couple of things. Not only are they thinking about you, but it's definitely in a desirable way, like they're desiring to be with you physically. It doesn't mean there's no love they have for you, but like they're really missing the physical connection. They might even be thinking about you a lot to where it's coming through as obsession. But the devil's energy also indicates codependent connections. They might have someone else in their energy field or someone else in their life. Like I said, there is this person that seems to be kind of influencing them at the time. Now, again, that's their own doing, as in they're allowing this person to stay in their lives. They're allowing this individual to continue to give them this energy. But the thing is, they're telling you here that they're trying to perhaps disconnect with something, disconnect with a miserable energy. And maybe they're afraid because they don't want somebody to create issues, for them or for your connection. So let's get another energy here. And we have the energy of doubt. This person might doubt, perhaps, that they can clear something. The devil also indicates an energy of addiction. Somebody that might have a substance abuse problem, or they're addicted to bad behavior. They're addicted to negative thinking. They're addicted to just kind of seeing things like the glass always half empty rather than half full. They might have been raised that way. They might be influenced by someone that's in this energy. So it causes a lot of doubt for them. So again, this is by no way your person telling you, I'm like that because of this person, or it's all their fault. Even though, yes, that could be what some of them have actually said to you at one time or another, or they're blaming their money issues or depression or something. That could be it. Like, I'm frozen in time because of this. But I'm getting that your person is definitely still dreaming or at least fantasizing about your connection, even if they're not coming forward with that information. So let's get another message here. I'm just getting one card from each one of my decks. I'm still trying to find myself, so Somebody is telling you here that they are still trying to find perhaps some freedom. They're trying to break a cycle, a negative pattern. They do have a lot of doubts that they can do this, or they're feeling quite gloomy at this time. But the thing is, they are trying, at least is what I'm seeing here. They're trying to find themselves. They're trying to find the strength. They're trying to find the courage to break free from this frozen state. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. So you could have dealt with somebody who lied. You could have dealt with somebody who really just hurt you. But it was because of their own doubts, because of their own energy, because of their own situation that lying was just easier. It might even be that lying right now, especially if you're in communication, and you sense that something is not right, lying is just easier for this person. It doesn't make it right, and it's not giving them an okay to do this, but it's easier. It's not coming from a state where they're trying to deliberately hurt you or get away with something or pull the wool over your eyes. It's more or less an energy of, I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this, or I'm trying to figure out how to deal with something, or I'm trying to find myself. So lying just seems to be easier than facing something or dealing with something or being truthful at this point. So I feel like if you chose number one, it might just be easier for your person to just kind of think of you and this connection and fantasize about it and obsess over a little bit, rather than really making any changes in the physical world at this time, because of this other energy that they have around them that's casting a lot of shadow and doubt in their life. And so until they break through whatever this is, it's like they're just in that energy of just trying to figure it out. And that's just where they stand at this time. So might be why it came under Archangel Michael's influence, because Archangel Michael is an energy of protection. So you're being protected perhaps, by things not happening right at this moment. Maybe you're being protected by a person that's connected to your twin flame. It could also be that this is an angel of strength that is with your twin flame in order to give them courage and strength in order to face whatever this is. So if you guys did not resonate with number one, you guys can always choose number 2 or 3. All right, you guys, if you chose number 2 or the steampunk Orgonite, let's go ahead and get your messages. What does your twin flame want to tell you? What are the energies surrounding them? What do you need to know at this time? Let's take a look. Okay, so we have the energy of reinvention. So there could be some reason why they are telling you that they have maybe changed, reinvented themselves. Maybe they're working on reinventing themselves at this present time. Maybe they would like to reinvent something with your connection. We have the energy of 333. So threes, of course, are energies of doing something, working on something, collaborating. But with this particular card, it says Trinity, mind, body, soul. You are in the zone, expressing your true, authentic self. I'm getting this energy from your twin flame that they're in an energy of balancing out their mind, their body, and their soul. So they've reinvented themselves. They've changed. So maybe you're seeing these changes, maybe you're feeling these changes, maybe you are unaware of these changes. And so this reading is hopefully bringing forth that your person is jumping more into who they authentically are, so they can express themselves and who they truly are to you, perhaps, in a more, authentic way later on, if they're not right now. I just see improvement for the person that you're dealing with. Absolutely. Person that you're dealing with. Okay, so these two just popped out, you guys saw, so I'm going to take them because they came together. So there's a double message here. We have spirit of time. I am getting here that there may be a lot of time that has gone on between you and your twin flame, as in you've been endlessly waiting. A lot of time has gone on. It's just like taking forever. But I do have spirit of communication. Love letter, email, text, or phone call. It's time. This person is thinking about communicating with you is what I'm seeing here. I'm also getting what they're telling you too, is that I know it's been a long time, but that does not mean that I don't care about you, that I've never thought about you. It doesn't mean that it takes away from how I feel about you. I've been working on myself. I've been reinventing myself. I've been experiencing things that I've never experienced before. I've transformed my mind. I've transformed my life. I've transformed my body. I'm feeling in the best shape of my life, or I'm on a new spiritual journey. Whatever this is, your person is definitely wanting to communicate from their heart space, though, to you moving forward. It's like maybe perhaps your person was very stuck in ego in the material world, and now they're coming out of that energy. It's taken a lot of time for them to make these changes, but this time has actually been a gift, is what I get from that. All right, let's go ahead and get another message here. Wow, we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is definitely an emotional energy here. As you can see, this woman in this card, she's holding herself. She's loving herself. I do feel like your person has worked on themselves, but they're also letting you know that they care for you, that they love you. So even though if a lot of time has gone on or there's been a lot of distance, I feel like your person is telling you in this message that they do care for you. That they do care for you and that they do see your value. And maybe they couldn't see it before, but they certainly see it now because they're starting to value themselves. They're starting to see things in a whole new light. All right, let's go ahead and get another card. You guys are at a distance is what I'm getting here for number 2. So if that doesn't resonate, this might not be the right choice for you, but I feel like there's been distance and time with this one here. So this might be something that it's a message coming from a distance. So there's maybe countries or states or something between the two of you. But yeah, this is something that's distant, way off in the distant. A lot of time, a long time ago is what I'm getting as well. Okay. But it's funny because it's like Spirit of Time says time's an illusion. It really is. I almost feel like your person and you may have been in separation for quite some time, but it's almost like it's just an illusion, like it feels like it was just yesterday. This person hasn't forgotten about you and you haven't forgotten about them. All right. I can't give up on my responsibilities right now. So somebody's very, very focused on themselves. But again, it's like they're wanting to communicate to you, to tell you just because there's this distance and just because there's this time between the two of us doesn't mean I don't care. It's just that right now I have certain responsibilities, and my responsibilities right now are on myself. My responsibilities right now are being in the zone, expressing myself authentically. And if I can't get to the point of that I'm feeling good on my own, then I cannot authentically express myself to you or anybody else. So this person is really taking time for them, but it's for the value of everyone else moving forward that they touch, like that they come across in their lives. So they know that they have to do this work on themselves. They're accepting this, okay? But it's like they're learning to love themselves, and so what happens is now they can truly love. They might not have been able to do that before. Maybe this person was not able to truly love you because they didn't love themselves. Oh my God. I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. That's what they want. Do you see this, you guys? Oh my. Your person wants to be authentic. They're right now working on getting into the zone and getting balance so they can be authentic, so they can authentically be truthful with you and not hold themselves back. So this person is afraid perhaps of opening their heart to you, communicating to you how they truly, truly feel about you. So this is something where they're finding themselves. They're doing what they can on their own in order to get into the proper zone. And when they're in that proper zone, they may reach out to you and communicate to you after a long period of time. It might be in the distance too, like, you know, a distant time from now that you'll hear from this person, but just know in the meantime that the work that they're doing on themselves is absolutely positive and absolutely necessary in order for them to be able to embrace you one day, to actually openly, authentically open up to you, if I just repeated that, and tell you that they actually love you. That's what I'm seeing here. So in the meantime, even though you guys are at a distance, I'm getting here that you're intuitively picking up their energy. You feel it, you sense it, and there's a lot of telepathic communication going back and forth between the two of you. And if you guys are seeing 3s, that's just a confirmation from Spirit that you and this person are connected and that they're thinking of you and you're thinking of them and that they're doing really well. Wow. It's so beautiful, you guys. Love that one. Okay. So if that didn't resonate with you guys, you can always choose number 2, 1 or 3. All right, you guys, if you wanted to choose number 3, the Moonstone Orgonite, let's get your messages. So this is going to be about your twin flame, what their message is to you, what they want you to know at this time. Okay, we have the energy of grief. So they might be wanting to tell you that maybe they're not doing so well right now. Maybe they've gone through a hard time. Maybe they're feeling sad. So let's see what else we get here. We have the energy of visions. Okay, so what I'm getting here is when it comes to the smoke and the visions, it's difficult to make things out. You know, everybody sees something different. We don't always see the same things in clouds or in, you know, those pictures where you have those like weird things and everybody sees something different. Same thing with smoke. You don't always see the same thing. So I feel like what this person is telling you is that they're having a very difficult time seeing anything else but grief. They're having a difficult time seeing through their grief. Their grief right now has got them in such a negative place that it's very difficult for them to even see the light. So we have a lot of darkness here. So they just are wanting to let you know that for whatever reason. So let's see what else. Ooh, yes, a lot of darkness here. Okay. Your person is also telling you here that they're guarded. They're guarded. They may not want to let their guard down. They might be ready to fight, defend themselves. They're in that energy of just being really, really on the defensive, really trying to protect themselves from really feeling anything because they've dealt with a lot of grief. They've dealt with a lot of negative energy or something. So they feel like that's their best approach right now. Their best kind of like defense is to be in this stuck energy. Yeah, so number 3 is a little stuck is what I'm seeing here. Let's see what else. Yeah, 7 of Cups. Again, 7 of Cups is a card of confusion. It's a card of not really knowing what's real. So I feel like they're kind of getting glimpses of light, but they're not quite able to make that leap and actually detach from it, because the 7 of Cups, you know, the next card would be the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups is about being able to walk away from either people or attitudes or situations that don't really serve. Of course, little Tinkerbell's in heat right now. So sorry, you guys. Okay, yeah, she's at that age, like, you know, as soon as we get into our new house, she's going to the vet, she's getting fixed. So anyway, 7 of Cups. So yeah, the next card would be the 8 of Cups, and that means that we're willing to evolve, we're willing to leave old things behind. And so I just feel like your person is still kind of stuck on old energy. They're not quite able to clear it yet. They're not quite able to make it to the other side yet. And so they're really struggling is what I'm getting here from this one. They're really struggling with this energy. Oh, and I feel like somebody did a number on them. I do. I feel like some kind of energy did a number on them. Ruthless. I'm also getting that your person may have really acted in a ruthless way towards you, but it really has a lot to do with their own fears, their own illusions, and their own shadow and darkness. That's what it is. So it doesn't excuse this person's behavior, but if you're experiencing any kind of ruthless energy from them, that is because they have gone through the ringer perhaps in other situations or connections. And maybe you do know about it. Maybe you don't know about it. Again, not an excuse, but your person's got a lot of darkness that they have to clear. That's what I'm seeing here in this. So what do they want to say? Okay, this is beautiful. I still remember the good times that we shared. So hey, despite all of that, they do think about you. So they have a glimmer. They literally come to the edge and they start to see the light, but then something pulls them back into this very guarded energy where, nope, I got to keep my defenses up. Nope, I can't let my guard down. Nope, I don't want to get hurt again. But they do still remember the good times that you shared. That's a glimmer of light for them. That makes them feel good. So they know that there's a good time that they can have. They know that there is something good that they can feel, and that is connected to you. But they remember it as in you guys are not really together, unfortunately. It's something that they recall. It might be something that they fantasize about, that good time maybe that you guys will share again. But I feel like they're too busy being in this very stuck energy, unfortunately. You are an angel. See, it's not you. They see you as light. I am getting here that your person knows that you're light. They know that you're light. Your light is something that attracts them. You give your person some sort of relief is what I'm seeing here, but unfortunately the darkness just has a hold of them right now and they're not able to break it. And so until they get out of this energy where they're guarding themselves and, putting up this wall, putting up this tough act, unfortunately, they're just going to continue to stay in this energy of state of grief and just kind of look at every, let's just say, person in their life as somebody that's just out to hurt them or out to get them. So their vibration right now is pretty low. And so unfortunately, that's kind of all they're attracting. So they might have to go through something for a little bit longer until they're able to break this cycle and go towards the light. But you are definitely the light. Okay, you definitely provide light. But this person may have spent so much time in dysfunction that even when the light hits them, they still shy away from it, right? So your person's still learning. They have to take a leap of faith. They have to walk away. They have to evolve, and they're right on the edge. All right, you guys. So if you didn't resonate with that, like I said, you guys can choose number 1 or 2, or you don't have to take anything this week. All right. Take care, you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.